What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the video. Today we have another awesome video for you all. We'll be building the WWE Elimination Chamber playset. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to get is going to be the ring itself here. So let's go ahead and grab that. Alright, so here's how the ring looks like. This is a pretty generic ring here. Of course, this is not the ring that the Elimination Chamber came with. The one that did come with, it says Elimination Chamber on it, but I did buy this used. The ring wasn't included, which is okay for me because I do have a couple of spare rings here that we can use as well. Alright, so the next thing we're going to get is going to get the post. So let's go ahead and grab the post and put them in each of the corners there. So here's how the post look like. It is plastic right here, and then the ropes go right behind it, as you can see right there. And what you want to do is take this and put it right at the corners right there. So we'll start with this one. That one goes right there. You're going to hear the snap on right there. This one snaps in right there. And then that one snapped in right there. So that's how it looks like. Then the last ring post here, that does already come with the ropes already pre-assigned to them as well. So you can't take the ropes off. And then literally push it in right there. And then we'll put the other ropes to the side. And then we'll go ahead and put the bottom ropes on here as well. Alright, so now that we have the ring, the next thing we need to do before we actually start building the structure itself here is that we're going to need to build the pods in first. So let's go ahead and grab the components to build the pods. So this is how each of the components look like separated, right? So you have the pods itself here along with the bottom base, and then this is the back side of it as well. So first thing you want to do is actually get the pods themselves right here. This plastic looks pretty cool. This plastic, and what's great about it, you're going to see it does open and shut right there. So you're going to take this component at the bottom right here, okay, and there's a part right here. And right here is open right here. What you want to do is connect that together at the bottom. Once you see it connected, it should slide easily right there. Okay, so once you have that piece right there connected, you need to go get the base. This is how the base looks like. You're going to see the outline already on there. So what you want to do is take that base and you just want to push it in there. Make sure it lines up perfectly. And then once it lines up, push it right there. So we do have right there. And that's how it looks like, all connected together, right? One piece. Of course, we're going to need a top here. So go ahead and grab that next. So we connect the top component right here. Okay, so this is how the top looks like right here. So you're going to take this component right here. Again, there's already cutouts right here. You're going to align it to this. And that's very important that you align this little hole right here to this top right here, because that's going to allow it to move back and forth. So you want to make sure you align that perfectly. So what I do is take that, align that first. Once you have that aligned, we'll push it in there. And then now you want to take the rest of this part here and just go ahead and snap it on there. And it should just go over it just like so. And right there it is. It's all aligned right there. And then it should open and shut just like that for you. Alright, so that's how that looks like right there. The pod should open up. The last thing we're going to need to build each of the pods is going to be just the back side connected to it. So the back side here, and you're going to notice this one has like a spacer right in between it. So that spacer allows this actually pod to open up. So you want to make sure you align that perfectly. And once you do, you're going to just snap it in place right here. So that's how you build the pods themselves here. And this little handle right here where you open and shut it. And then next thing we're going to do is going to be the top right here. Snap that in. You're going to snap the other part in right there. So that's how you build the pods. And that's how they look like themselves right here. And the next thing you want to do is open and shut it right here. See how you open and shut it here. So that's how you build each of the pods. Let's go ahead and build the rest. Alright, so next thing we're going to build now that we have the pods all complete and set, we're going to bring the ring back and start building the foundation. Alright, so now that we have the ring here to start building around the elimination chamber. So here's how kind of the support system looks like at the bottom here. There are going to be beams here at the bottom that's actually going to hold up the structure within itself here. But this is how they look like for the most part. And then here's how that support bottom looks like at the bottom here. Alright, so we have the ring right now here. So we're going to need next to actually start building the foundation is we're going to need actually one of the pods. Again, one of the pods look like this. And you will need this other piece right here that connects to the pods, which will connect to each of the posts right here, along with the support system down the bottom here. You're going to need two of these, and we'll go ahead and start from this end, and we'll work our way around it right here as well. So the bottom right here, what you're going to notice, there's a connector piece right here that's going to snap into this piece right over here. So you want to take that piece, and once you snap it in, so there you go. So you got one of the components, corners of the elimination chamber playset, and this is actually going to literally just slide down And then you're gonna take this other small piece. Then you're gonna take this other small piece right here. This piece goes in the bottom right here, and it should just snap on. Once you get it snap on, that's good to go. And then you're gonna slide this right around the corner right here. So that's that one piece. How it looks like. It will obviously will move a little bit until we start building the other piece. And then it will connect itself right here as well. So let's go ahead and start building the other component right here. Alright, so that's how the structure looks like for the most part, with the foundation and the pods on there. The next thing we're going to actually start building the sides. So let's go ahead and grab that next and put the sides together. So here's how the sides look like. Of course, you do get 4 pieces right here. And we're going to start adding from this side and work our way around it. And then they do connect. You'll see these connectors right here. They're going to connect to each of the corners right here. So you just line them up and then connect them. Going to line this up right here. There we go. And just snap that into place right there, just like so. And then we'll snap onto here. So that's got one side right here. And then we'll go ahead and do the other side. Alright, so that's how it looks like so far without the actual top. We will put the top on here, but let's take a look at this just for a moment. Appreciate it. This is the awesome Elimination Chamber playset. I believe this one's from Toys R Us. It's a Toys R Us exclusive as well. Again, the biggest thing you're going to notice is, of course, the pods are not at the corner, right? They're kind of in between the rope there as well. So, if the pods were in the corner, this would obviously have been a huge, bigger plate set, much more extended. So, nevertheless, they are close to one of the corners right there as well. And they do open up right here in the side. So, if you do open up, if you want to put a figure right here, and it does open up right there in the side, let the figure out as well. And that's how it looks like at the bottom right there. So, again, the last piece that we're going to need this to complete it is going to be the top part. So, let's go ahead and grab that dome and put that together. So, this is how that piece looks like, right? It looks just a dome right here. And then you're going to take this piece right here, and then literally going to put it at the top right here. And once you get to the top right there, it should just snap into place. Alright, so first piece snaps on right there, and then we're going to snap on the other piece right over here. Once you get the snap, and then it's going to be tightened in, and then let's go ahead and build the other part right here as well. Alright, so we got the top all put in together. The last thing we're going to need is going to be a snap-on. So this does snap on right there. And you're going to snap it on here to give it that secure so it doesn't open up or anything. And it snaps on this piece right here. So let's go ahead and do that for the rest of the parts right here. Alright, so that's how the ring looks like, all put together. Again, this is the WWE Elimination Chamber playset. This is a smaller scale. We do have the biggest scale size that Jack Pacific ever made. This one's made by Mattel. But you can see how awesome this looks like. Again, this is for display. That's what I use it for. Obviously, the playability of this is very hard because in order to play it, you have to remove the top, which we can do is remove the top actually to play it. But we'll leave it like this for display. Well, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, buddy. Have a good one.